Well, the coolest part of being where I am in Manhattan is I have a pretty eclectic practice. Um, I take care of everyone from, some homeless people up to CEOs of billion-dollar companies. Take care of some high-profile, movie people and theater people. So it's exciting, and each one, again, one of my friends who sees a huge volume of have seen a huge volume of patients. When asked how many patients he sees one. And somebody goes, one? He goes, yeah, all I see is the one patient I'm with at that point. It doesn't make a difference whether I see 10 people a day or 200 people a day. All I see is that one person. And on the Upper West Side, to me, it's very much like that. Whether I'm taking care of people that come down from the Bronx or from Harlem or from Spanish Harlem, or I'm taking care of somebody that's, coming off a movie set, needing to get adjusted and going back onto the set. You, each one of them, if you treat each person individually and meet them at their model of the world, exceeding their expectations, and what I find that's very easy when you tell the chiropractic story, it really doesn't make a difference what background you're coming from. Most people get it. Because if medicine worked the way they say it works, the United States wouldn't be in the state it's in. And so what we're finding is if you give them a viable alternative and an explanation as to how it works, why it works, and how it's going to affect their lives, they get it. We take care, when we take care of some singers from the Metropolitan Opera, they know that they're coming in, it's changing their voice quality, it's changing their octave range, it changes the level of stress when they're on stage. So they're coming in for performance, they're not coming in for pain. We have a lot of people, New York City Marathon, that are athletes. I wish I could say that's me, but I'm as far from an athlete as you could get. But my son Josh is like, he does 100-mile races and stuff. So he meets the athletes at their model and can talk to them. And what I find, like you're talking about, like the Spanish population, they're used to not having a lot of doctors around, which I think is a good thing. They don't run for every little ill. So when you give them an opportunity to get healthy without drugs, without surgery, that's part of their world. They love it. So we love that. I love my practice because it's so diverse. I like it where, this may sound bad, I don't have a big family practice. For years I tried to, and then I realized I really enjoy taking care of theater people and CEOs and high profile people. And yes, we have some families come in and we got a bunch of couples come in, but I enjoy the excitement of the diversity. And that's the coolest thing about practice. You could have any practice you want. When my daughter came into practice with me, she was had a little trepidation. She goes, well, she really pediatric practice. And I said, well, you create what you want in your life. I said, come into the office and just look out the window. And you look out of my waiting room window, it looks across the street to the 69th Street entrance to Central Park. I said, just count how many strollers go into the park in the next 15 minutes. And she was like blown away. So I said, if you want a pediatric practice, they're here. And when she started practice, probably 75% of her practice were pregnant women and babies. So you can create whatever you want in your life. My son attracts more athletes into the practice because that's his dream. And for me, I attract what I want into my practice. So as a prospective student or someone thinking about going into chiropractic, the greatest thing about it is you can really call your practice or attract into your practice anything you want. You want to be a sports chiropractor, you got it. The athletes want. You want to be a chiropractor to the stars, you can do that too. You want to be a corporate chiropractor and work in. I have a friend that she goes to corporations and just takes care of, goes in and takes care of the whole corporation. So that to me, the greatest gift in chiropractic, other than its healing ability, but as a chiropractor from a business point of view, you get to be your own boss. You get to determine what your hours are going to be. You get to determine the type of clientele you want to take care of. it's great. Like I said, I can travel all over the world. I can work 2 days a week. I can work 5 days a week. It's my choice. And I think that's a magical thing where so many people are stuck in a 9 to 5 job. And now there's no such thing as a 9 to 5 job with telecommuting, where people are at work 12, 15 hours a day.